approach, an indirect posterior adhesive onlay, or PIAR, as I mentioned, as I classified, do we have to perform an interproximal slot, an interproximal box? This is the question of this sharing. So in the previous short 45, we talk about margin relocation, deep margin elevation. But in that case, it's absolutely normal that we have to create an interproximal box or an interproximal slot. But the fact is that quite classically, we are used to think that the regular design for preparation for an onlay is with interproximal boxes, interproximal slot. So a shoulder around 1 millimeter of width that can allow to the onlay to fix and to sit in that area. But this is not absolutely what we have to perform every time. It happens sometimes after I published these two articles in 2017 by PAR and with my group, with the Aesthetics Research Group in 2021, all these articles in International Journal of Aesthetic Dentistry, some friends, some colleagues from different parts of the world asked me, okay, but do we have to prepare that area like that? Okay, yes, the answer is it depends. It depends what I had before, what I'm founding in that moment. Because if I have, in example, a previous MOD restoration, and then I remove the previous composite, or I have a carious lesion, mesial or distal, is absolutely normal that I recreate the contact area and I create this type of preparation in the interproximal area because I don't have to preserve nothing about that area. And so it's quite normal that when I'm going to do a central build-up and I leave the enamel margin, the cervical enamel margin free, the natural design that is coming up is a shoulder, a slot, an interproximal slot. Around 1 millimeter, could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less. We already talked about this type of burr in a previous short video. Is also available in the PDF, in the manual of my burr kits that you can download from my website. So I don't want to stay too much on the burr, but we can use a tapered burr with a corner rounded, and then this the first approach we can do with a 0.8 burr. Then we can do the finishing with a 1 millimeter at the apex, at the final part of the diameter, and so we can do easily this type of interproximal slot like a shoulder. But when I have a sound ridge, when I don't have this type of carious lesion, this type of previous restoration, it doesn't make sense nowadays, in my opinion, to open a box there. So we already talked in the article of 2017, we talked about, for me, absolutely contemporary approach. So the ridge up could be ridge coverage or could be ridge preservation, but it means that we are going to preserve the ridge and just to go on top of it or close to it with our restoration. And again, we can do something more conservative, like the full bevel that was described in 2021 in the article where we compare different type of preparation. In that case, we don't have to destroy completely the ridge, but we can preserve a big important part of enamel of that ridge. So, in conclusion, we have to do the slot, interproximal slot, yes, but when we have some condition. An important carious lesion, interproximal carious lesion, a previous restoration in that area that is coming at the below the contact area, close to cervical area. Okay? In that case, we do the build-up and we have this slot. Otherwise, we can choose other approaches and we can be even more minimal. If you liked this sharing, this video, please share it with your friends. Follow us on our social media channels, and see you at the next sharing. Do better than yesterday.